Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to be doing a get ready with me for you guys. I have no idea what I'm going to do today, so we shall see. If you haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well as click the notification button so you don't miss any videos from me. So yeah, I think I'm just going to wing it today. So if you're interested in seeing this get ready with me video, please keep on watching, and if you're not, please stop right here. It's not worth your time. So let's get into the get ready with me, I guess. So I already did my eyebrows off camera because they take forever to do. I'm not gonna lie, they take forever to do. Yeah, I have my food here, I have my drink here, so if you see me just eating while I'm doing this, I'm eating. What I'm eating white rice with okra soup and beef tripe. So yeah, it's so tasty. It looks really gross, but it's really tasty. So yeah, it's really, really tasty. Normally I start off with my eyes first, but today I'm just gonna start off with my skin and switch it up a little bit. So the first thing I'm doing, I already moisturized my skin, and I'm going to be using my Olivia Care natural jojoba oil just to add a little bit more moisture, and it has vitamins A, D, E, and omega-6 and 9. I've actually been really liking this jojoba oil. Let me get a couple drops. I've been really liking this jojoba oil, and like, I feel like my makeup has been lasting a lot longer ever since I started using this a couple weeks ago. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. For foundation, I'm going to be using the MAC Studio Fix Fluid and NW50. That's my shade. This is my go-to foundation shade. This is my go-to foundation. I love this foundation. This is like the only foundation that can work for me. I really want to get the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I have tried a sample of that and it's exactly the same as this. I know I'm in the shade Truffle, but I want to actually purchase the full-size bottle instead of just using this one all the time. So yeah, and to apply, okay. The handle just fell off, but we're gonna roll with it. To apply that, I'm gonna be using my large oval brush, and then I'm just gonna pump some on the back of my hand. I noticed with these oval brushes, I need to make them work for me. I need to dot it all over my face and then buff it into my skin. I can't just apply it straight to the brush and buff it in, because it will not work for me at all. It won't work. So I have to dot it on my face and then buff it in. So that's what I'm just doing. And I'm gonna take the leftover that's on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna start buffing that into my skin. And take it down my neck. Oh, by the way, Happy New Year, guys. It is 2017 now. I hope you all had a wonderful New Year's Eve. I was just at home, so I was just at home editing and stuff like that. So what are your plans for the new year? I am actually going to London tomorrow. So today is Monday the 2nd of January. You guys probably won't see this until like I get to London, or like I'm already in London. But yeah, I'm going to London tomorrow and I'm really excited. I haven't been there in 10 years, so yeah. For concealer, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Concealer. This is actually my very first time using this concealer today. I got it because I've been wanting to try this concealer out for a while, but I've been using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. So I wanted to finish that one first before busting this one open. Plus, a really close friend of mine, she has it and she loves it. So I decided to just pick that up. So I'm just highlighting under my eyes. And I am in the shade D31 Warm. When I went to Sephora to get it last week, I was kind of torn between D31 and D33 or 35, D33 I think, because D31 was more highlighting, like this is the color D31, and then D33 was more like of a darker natural, and then D35 was just my skin tone. So it's like between D31 and D33. So I just decided to pick up D31. So yeah, that's me highlighted. From what I can tell, it's a very, 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 very thick. It's a very thick formula, and I'm guessing it's a long wearing because it's locket. It's a locket, so, and all cat stuff is like heavy duty long wear. So to blend that out, I'm going to be using my jojoba oil as well as a smaller oval brush, and I'm just going to kind of drip some of that on it. It's going to help blend it out, and I'm just going to start blending the concealer out. Yeah, this really helps a lot. Don't worry, it kind of looks crazy right now, but I'm gonna go over it with my foundation brush to kind of tone it down. I'm gonna go around my mouth, my chin, my forehead, just blending that out, and my nose. Now I'm just going to take my foundation brush and just kind of fix everything. Just kind of blend everything. So I'm just blending that in. I look really crazy right now. I'm just gonna go over that and make sure everything is good. To set my face, I'm gonna be using the Besame Cosmetics Vanilla Chai Brightening Powder. I've been using this powder a lot lately because I left my Sasha Buttercup powder in my dorm room before break, which is not that smart of me, and I thought I packed it, but I did not. So I am just pressing that. I'm going to bake. I'm just pressing that into my skin. My mom just got home. I was pressing that into my skin. I'm letting a little bit sit on top of, so I'm just pressing that. I have to get more. This container's super tiny, so I'm just gonna knock on it. And this actually does smell like vanilla, and it smells wonderful. So I'm just kind of pressing that on top, baking if you will. Just going around my mouth. Oh, by the way, what do you guys think of the black hair? I decided to go back to black for the holidays. I still do have my red and my bronze or blonde wig. I still have those, so don't worry. Those will also still be in rotation, but I'm just doing black hair for now. What kind of look am I gonna do today? Ooh, definitely. I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier Editorial Intense Glaze Eye Palette. I did a unboxing video. I got this from Influencer, so I'm gonna be using this today. I'll probably use pewter because I really liked pewter. So yeah, let's use pewter. That should be really, really nice. So the first eyeshadow I'm using, I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette. And I'm going to be taking the color Zulu. And I'm just going to apply it as my transition shade. I already prepped and primed my eyes. I didn't even set my eyelids. Issue. I didn't even set my eyelids, you guys. So I'm just gonna set my eyelids really fast because I forgot to set my eyelids. It's a huge issue because it's gonna be creasing now. There we go. Okay, so I already did set my eyelids. We're going into Zulu, which is that warm brown. And I'm just going to apply that as my transition shade. This is just going to be my transition shade for now. I think I might really blow this look out. I don't know. So yeah, that's my transition shade. Next, I'm going to be going into the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette, and I'm going to take a little bit of the Oak eyeshadow. So this eyeshadow right here. I'm just going to start deepening my crease up a little bit. Whoa, didn't expect to be that much. But I'm just going to place that, and that's going to help deepen up my crease. And I'm going to blend it out. So I placed it. And then I'm going to take an angled blending brush. This is from Royal and Langnickel. This was from, I think, their Love is Patience brush set. And I'm just blending the oak out into Zulu. So, yeah. Now I'm going to take the Editorial Clay palette. I'm going to take pewter on a flat brush, and I'm just going to pack that all over my lid. And then I'm going to just blend that out, and I'm still using that brush that I used to apply the Zulu shade, and I'm just gonna blend it out. Because I lost some of that intensity, I'm gonna take my finger and I'm just going to press it. From what I heard with using this palette, they recommend that you use your fingers, but I like maximum opacity, so I use the brush, then I'm just going over it with my fingers. So yeah. Okay, what next? Next, I'm gonna go into the same palette. I'm gonna be using the black shade, and I'm just going to add that to my outer corner. Deepen that up a little bit. And I'm using a BH Cosmetics 118 brush. So I'm just placing that on the outer corner, just to deepen that up a teensy bit. And then I'm gonna go back in with my my blending brush and just blend that out. Okay, so now I'm just gonna set the clay eyeshadows with the setting powder, so that white powder, and I'm just gonna set them so they don't move or crease during the day. Oh my god, there's shimmer in this. I didn't even know that. There's shimmer in this. There's shimmer in this. That was my phone. So what are we gonna do now? Okay, so I am done with the upper portion of my eyes. So now I'm just going to take my MAC Studio Fix powder and I'm just gonna start dusting off the bake and setting the rest of my face. Also, what do you guys want to see on my channel during 2017? Some of my goals, I really want to like grow a lot. Like my goal for this year, I want to hit at least 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So by December 31st of this year, I want to be at 100,000 subscribers. I'm almost at 8, so that would be really nice for me to hit 100,000 this year. Like that's like one of my biggest goals, to hit 100,000 subscribers this year. I am just going to go back in to the Nubian, no, not the Nubian, the Masquerade palette. I always use the Nubian palette, that's why I'm calling it the Nubian. And I'm just going to smudge Zulu underneath my eyes. Also, let me know what you guys' goals for 2017 is. I would love to hear them. And then I'm gonna go back into the clay palette. I'm gonna take pewter and then just press it right up against my lower lash line. So, now I'm just going to do bronzer and contour. So now I'm just going to use my CoverGirl Ebony Bronze Bronzer, my favorite bronzer. I need to get a new one because it's all beat up. And I'm just going to start bronzing my face. I can't talk properly today. So I'm just bronzing my face, adding warmth back in. I'm going to contour, and I'm going to be using, as per usual, my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. I'm going to be using the shade Carob. When I go to London, I definitely want to pick up the sleek contour kit in dark. I used that once upon a time, like before I started my YouTube. Like when I was a freshman in college, that was like my favorite contour kit, like ever. I haven't used it since because it literally takes like 3 months to get it, and I order it from Amazon, so it wasn't worth it. But now since I'm going over there, I definitely want to pick several up. To contour my nose. And then I'm gonna go back in with my setting powder, so the Besame chai powder, and I'm just gonna sharpen my nose contour up a little bit. I'm dropping everything today. For blush, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light blush in Hansel and Gretel. This is like my favorite blush now. Like I always use this blush. So that's what I'm using for blush, and I'm just going to apply it to my cheeks. And yeah, that's what I'm just doing, applying it to my cheeks. Okay, and then for highlighter, I'm gonna be, what the heck? And then for highlighter, I'm gonna be using Melt Hearthstone White. And I'm just going to highlight my cheeks. more defined brush because my fan brush is not working. So I switched brushes because the fan brush is not working that well. So I'm just applying Hearthstone White to my cheeks as my highlight. And then I'm gonna dust off the nose powder, the powder on my nose. And then the bake. Just dusting the powder off of that. And then because I think Hearthstone White is a bit too cool for me, I'm gonna go in with King Tut and just put that on top. Just to add a bit of gold in there. Yeah, that's a little bit intense. I'm gonna go back in with powder. So I'm just kind of softening that with powder. Took off a little bit too much on this side. And then my Cupid's bow. For lips, I'm going to be using the Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream in Obsession. I didn't like this particular lip cream from Milani when I first did a review on it, but then I got a helpful hint from somebody to put a little bit of balm underneath so it won't pill up or flake off, and it's been really working. So I'm just applying that to my lips. And I get a lot of questions if I overdraw my lip. I do not overdraw my lip. I don't overdraw my lips at all. So, sorry guys, I had to answer the door. My aunt was at the door. So I'm going to just apply my lashes now, and I'm using the Vegas Grand Glamour lashes. My favorite lashes of life. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So now I'm just gonna place my lash on. Just placing my lash on. Okay. And then for mascara, I'm going to be using the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, and I'm just going to apply that to blend my regular lashes with my falsies. And my falsies don't want to stick. Just going to place some mascara on my lower lashes. And then for the final step, I'm just going to spray my lavender hydrating mist. It's my setting spray. Just set that. I'm going to take my hair down and just comb it. Thank you all for seeing this Get Ready with me, and I hope you all have a wonderful new year, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.